Hey everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. As many of you know, I bought my first offset smoker last fall and I really haven't had a chance to use it yet. I bought it used. Catering business went out of business, and so I picked it up, got a pretty good price on it, and it's pretty cool. So this is going to be the first time I'm going to use it. So this smoker is made by a company called Custom Metal Projects. I think they're in Arkansas. I'm pretty sure they're in Arkansas. I'll put a link down below in the description if you want to check it out. But basically, you pick out the trailer you want and then whatever components you want. I have a deep fryer on mine. I have a flat top. I have some burners. And I have a vertical smoker and a traditional offset. So you can just pick what you want and they'll make it for you. So anyway, I'm going to do a brisket. Some of my neighbors are going to bring over some food since it's heated up anyway, and we're going to have kind of a little neighborhood gig. Stay tuned. We'll be back here in a second and I'll get this brisket trimmed up. See you in a bit. Okay, so what I have here is about a 17-pound brisket. We just got a Winco in my local town, and I got this for $1.98 a pound, so I don't know, it was like 32 bucks for a 17-pounder. It is a choice or better grade, according to the label. I'm just going to use some Worcestershire, Worcestershire sauce, whatever it is. And for the rub, I'm going to use some Uncle Steve's Competition Cow Powder. This is something he developed in collaboration with quite a few people that do competitions. I'd say that looks good right there. And I'm sorry if you can't see that whole thing, but I'm going to do this tomorrow, so I'm going to let this sit uncovered in my refrigerator outside and put it on about 5 a.m. So that's what we're going with. We have a nice aerodynamic shape, and we'll get this on. I figure it started at 17. I probably lost, I don't know, 20%. It's probably going to take about 12 hours for this. So stay tuned. We'll see you in the morning, and we'll see what we get. Okay, real quick, I just want to go over the setup I'm going to use for this brisket cooked tomorrow. Underneath the fire grate, I have a couple of tumbleweed fire starters. I have about one small chimney of lump charcoal in here, a few sticks of kindling going across this way, a couple of medium splits of cherry wood, and another little chunk of kindling. So I'll probably get out here about 5, get this lit, let it settle down into a coal bed for about an hour, get the temps up inside the grill, and we'll get the brisket on. So stay tuned. We'll be back here in a little bit. Okay, it's about a 6:15. I've had the brisket on now for about 15 minutes. Got the fire started a little after 5. Got a good coal bed going. And it was too dark to shoot putting the brisket on, but next time I'll get some lighting. But it's dead nailed at 250 degrees, looking good. So I'll check on it here in a few hours and see what we get. Stay tuned. Okay, it's been about 2.5 hours. I haven't peeked at this thing. It's right at 280 now. It's been running between 250 and 300 degrees this whole time. But I thought it'd be a good idea to take a peek at it. Oh yeah. It's starting to bark up nice. Bark's not quite set yet. And I think I'll get a little bit of spritz on it. Just a 50-50 mix of apple cider vinegar and water. Oh yeah, that's looking beautimous. Okay. And right down in there. About 113 degrees, so perfect. Give it another couple hours and it'll probably be time to wrap. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, we just hit the 4-hour mark. It's been another hour and a half since I checked this thing last. take a peek here. Oh yeah, now we're looking good. Bark's starting to tack up a little bit. Not quite yet. Probably another hour, hour and a half before I wrap. Take a quick, try to hit that same hole. Yeah, we're about 137 degrees. We'll wrap at about 160 or when the bark gets set. So a couple of more hours. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's been 5 hours. This brisket is looking beautiful. The bark's nice and set. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing wrapped up here. Oh man, that's got the jiggly wigglies. Looks good. So, just give her a wrap. Wrap-a-roo. Wrapped over like so. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we'll get her back on just like it was. Okay, I just want to get a probe in here. Down about halfway. Just like so. And I'll probably start checking it for tenderness once it hits around 200 degrees internal temp. So a couple more hours, we'll be back and see what we get. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are 11 hours later, my inaugural cook on my offset smoker. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing. Okay, so here we go. 11 hours. My goodness, I have to say it's the best color I've ever had on a brisket. Let's see what we get here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut across both muscles and just go right down the middle. Ooh, that does feel tender. Holy moly. Good. Okay, so here's what we have. Oh yeah, that might be a little bit juicy. And then we have a nice smoke ring. So let's take a couple of slices here. So I'm going to go ahead and go on the flat side and just cut off a couple of pencil thick pieces. Oh my goodness, that is tender. So we're going to do a couple of these. And that's the lean side. So here's the least amount of juice. So I'm going to take a slice here. Oh, pencil thick. Oh, that feels tender. A little juiciness. Do the bend test. That's what we have. Let's take a little bite-a-roo, technical term. Oh, big thumbs up, but you know, this wasn't so much about the cook as it was about my new smoker. So anyway, looking forward to doing many more cooks on this thing. Thanks so much for supporting me and watching this video, and we'll see you next time.